Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Today we're gonna be playing some more Spiritfarer. I kind of remember we left off. We had done some favors for some people. I don't think we introduced anybody new onto the boat yet, but I don't know, maybe this time. We're halfway done. We're halfway done, guys. That's crazy. Oh, this is such a good game. I think that's the wrong music. Hold on. I think the music I'm hearing is from my screensaver, not from the game, which is interesting. I wouldn't even know how to fix that right now. Are you guys hearing the music from the game? Hopefully you guys are. That's kind of the more important thing, to be honest. Was someone in a cult? Okay, it was a cult. This is an insane lore drop for this chicken. This chicken just dropped the most insane lore. I was checking. Okay, yeah, it was just the shorts. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't forget a package. I realized I didn't check. Aww. 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 That's a really sweet memory. That's so cute. Oh. Time to make spicy dish. Should use fire glow, but I don't know how. Oh, here's some. Maybe we'll try that. See if that's the powder that she's talking about. What the heck? It just kicked me out of the screen. That was weird. I hadn't hit anything. Why is it... What is happening? It keeps kicking me out of that screen. Like a bug or something? Oh, is there anything else that he needed? Or that he wanted me to do? Any errands? Oh, more pears. Oh, no. Pears haven't grown yet. Anything else? Mr. Ore. Okay, we need to sell some of that. Or make some of that, excuse me, not sell it. Alright, what is next on our list? Bottled ectoplasm. Okay. I have no idea where to get that. Oh! We made it on the first try. Well, that was lucky. That's funny. Old Central District. Okay. Because we haven't found... This might be the edge of the map, I suppose. We can't get through the mist yet because we haven't... We're missing a flower of some kind. Right there. Let's... First off, and then let's set This waypoint and then this waypoint. Should do more in the area. Just to be fair, I know it was raining this morning and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow and Wednesday. There was some kind of ore we didn't have a lot of. No, it wasn't the silver. It was... maybe I don't remember. I'll put some... maybe it's not something you can actually grow on her. Maybe you have to find it. Too dark to navigate. Sandwich walk. Discovered. What is this where I was headed to? Oh, it was like a question mark on the map. I forgot about that. Well, let's go check it out, I guess. Thanks for the hydrate. guy's kind of funny.
Okay, lady, I love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, you're still here. I was like, who's leaving? Who's headed out? What is... I never figured out there's another one of these somewhere else. I never really figured out what it was, though. Oh my god, I missed every single platform.
Okay, lady, I love you. Bye-bye.
Well, hi, Frank. I'm glad you're still here. Y'all are so goofy. I guess that was it for this area? This is all that was going on here? So there's a silver dragon. Okay. Hold on. So I have enough glims. I need silver ore. Bottled ectoplasm. Where do I get that? Yeah, childbirth. Guess it's true. Oh, funny. Okay, I don't think we have the character yet. So there's some character that we haven't gotten yet. I thought like maybe it's something that I just didn't remember. Okay, so let's check all the towns, I suppose, that we can get to. So I think when it's blacked out, that means we've gotten them. Okay, this lighthouse. There is a spirit. Let's go grab them. We're here, so let's just go to the closest bus stop. this? What do you use in the milk? Milk and eggs? Let's see what happens. Eggnog? Make sure to follow. Yes, make sure you guys do follow me on social media. I'm really bad about promoting my social media. It's a fun time though. Definitely follow in the Discord too. Where's the... We lost the spirit. Here he is. Y'all are such dorks. And I mean that with all the love in the world. Here we go. Hopefully we have everything we need to get this character. Yes. Oh, is this... That's how we need to get the next character, I guess. We needed bounce first. What was that about? Was that a spirit? Oh, I bet we were supposed to go up there and then jump off the top of this and glide to the right. I bet that's what I was supposed to do. I almost went the wrong way! Oh my god. Maybe not? I assumed that there was... Yeah, there is something up there. You just gotta time it right. How did I do it the last 2 times? It's always, like, just a fucking mystery. And how I managed to get the double jump. Fuck it. You know what? It's fine. Playing Spiritfarer today. How are you doing? How's life? Aw, well thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a good time while you're hanging out. Oh, this is a D&D nerd! That's crazy. Edinburgh Lane. That's probably pretty far. I played D&D once long ago. A little fun though. It's, yeah, I've played a couple of times. We're gonna eventually do a campaign on the channel. Everyone's just been super busy. Hoping we can maybe start it this summer when I'm out of school. Isn't that over here somewhere? There it is. Okay. Might be faster. Let's try again. I think I'm gonna plant garlic in my fall planters this year. Sometime in the fall. I've heard that like you should plant it in the fall, cover it with leaves, and then you can harvest it the next year. Like you let it go all winter, I guess. English tea, cool. I like that that's how you make chai. End game, that's fun. Let's see. So, hold on. There was... Let's try that. Let's see if that makes pizza. Because I think pizza could count as a bar food, maybe? Want a snack? Go get a snack! Grab a little something. I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I ate a really, really late lunch. Like, I ate too late. I should not have waited that long. Kind of late. I don't think I ate till about 3:40. Let's see. Raccoon has he set a school? Okay. I think I'm just gonna have pasta for dinner tonight. I don't want to be doing too much with a headache converting into a migraine. Clear glass sheet and pine plank. I don't know where to get pine. Do we have some and I just haven't cut it? Oh, that made a veggie pot pie. Okay. So maybe I should make some more wheat flour and that will make pizza. Does pizza feel like a bar food to you guys? I feel like chicken wings definitely are, but I didn't see a recipe for chicken wings. Yes, okay. Bar food. Because that's what this guy eats. These two. I bet he hasn't eaten either. Yeah, but you aren't coming out of the room, so I don't know how to feed you. I think we need more pulsar orbs so we can go that way. Let's see if we can find these planks. I didn't see... I don't know. Okay, so she likes exotic food. I don't remember what this was. Oh, okay, this is... This is hard to collect. It's like virtually impossible where like to actually catch them at the speed that you go. So you really only get like a few at a time. Goodness. How have I managed to miss every single one of these bastards? They're like super sporadic. That's so annoying. Okay. Well, we got some. And that's better than none, I suppose. Is this something else over here? Is this maybe what that other thing is? But I don't know. And then there was some other kind of wood that we needed. Like some planks. But... Pine plank. Yeah, I don't know. The other one was what kind of glass? Clear glass sheet. Well, we can probably make that at least. Oh. That's just like pitch black evil darkness. Okay. That could be the end of it. Like, we can't... Like, that might just be kind of the end of the map, maybe? I don't... it's hard to tell. So where the hell do I get this ectoplasm? Hmm. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get these planks. Looks like no place unlocked yet. We just need to make it further in game. But wheat done. Arizona should definitely sponsor the stream. Honestly, yeah, they should. That and Clinton Son's jerky should sponsor me. Shout out. Arizona or Clinton Sons, let me know. Maybe this is why I need a manager. Okay, let's see if we can make pizza with wheat flour. And tomato sauce. Or, I guess just wheat flour and tomatoes. I should write to Arizona and see if they sponsor streamers ever. What's up, Roman? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Manager could remind you of your socials too, honestly. Oh. Yeah, I found out recently that there's like a manager badge. Great, how are you? Lovely kitty. Oh, thank you. That's Appa. He's being cute today. He's being less of a menace than he usually is. Do you have just the one? No, I have 3. I'm a sucker for anything that shows up sad at my doorstep. So, yes, I have 3 kitties. If dogs had shown up at my doorstep, I'd have had more dogs, but that's not what's been showing up. Yes, I have, Appa. We call him Beans because he has extra toe beans. He's polydactyl. Natasha, she's my first cat. I got her when the Black Widow movie came out. She's a black cat. And then Ivy. I got her when the Poison Ivy comic came out. Nice. Cats expensive to take care of? What do they cost a month? One cat is relatively cheap. When I first went to college, that was like a fantastic pet to have, like, as long as you weren't doing a ton of traveling. It was easier for me because I was living with my old flatmate in college, and so someone was always home. If it wasn't me, it was my flatmate. Like, at least for the evening. They're cheaper by a lot than dogs. By a lot. Even their vet bills are cheaper than dogs. By a lot. Getting them spayed or neutered is also cheaper than getting a dog spayed or neutered. I don't want to call them, like, easy, because, like, you still need to pay attention to them and you still need to play with them. But to me, they're more convenient than dogs. And I've had dogs. I grew up with dogs. I had dogs my whole life. And I worked as a vet tech for many years. So even, like, compared to, like, other pets, I prefer cats to rabbits. I raised rabbits for a while. I think rabbits are actually higher maintenance than cats are. In my opinion. And more expensive, also in my opinion. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, monthly, I don't know. It really kind of depends. Litter, it depends on the kind of litter box you use. If you have an automatic litter box, it uses a little bit more litter. If you have a manual scoop, like, I mean, you can get started with, like, some cats even prefer, like, a plastic bin. I know Appa preferred that when we, before I got the auto litter box, after my surgery, or before my surgery. Yeah, food, like I said, if you only have one cat, like, one bag of food will last you months if you're using dry food. I don't recommend, I don't know. For girls, dry food is okay, as long as they're drinking plenty of water. I usually recommend wet food if you have boy cats. They're more prone to kidney problems. But I don't know. Yeah, the reason that Appa doesn't do wet food and does dry food is because he refuses to eat wet food. I tried to get everybody on wet food, but because Appa will not eat it, the girls will eat his portion, and like, if I put out dry food, they will all try to eat the dry food, or they'll fight, so everybody has to get dry food, unfortunately. And I just try to make sure that they stay hydrated in other ways, making sure that they have plenty of water available to them, and fountains, and like, through certain types of treats and things like that. So, I guess that's my opinion. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the tip, Roman. I appreciate it. Some treats for the cats. Aw, thank you. I mean, I'm running low, so that's perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Shout out Roman. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't know. Do I know any other interesting cat facts? Probably a lot. Hi, Bean. Somebody just made sure you're stocked for treats. You want to say hi? Here, Jackie. It's like he knew. Do you want to do little treats? Oh, you went up there for treats? That's fine. But we do a little treat on the cat cam. Literally, we're running out of the treats that they got from December, so they got in their kitty stockings. I'm on my last bag of them. So. Ready, Dino? You treat him? Ready, Cameron? Oh, come on, you got it. He can't smell. I don't know why. Nope, it's in the middle of my hand. Appa, right here. There you go. Oh, you found it. Good boy. Tasha, come here. Come be on camera. Right there, Vicky. Oh, my knees are in the way. There's Tasha. Ivy! Treat! Come on, little gremlin. Here, come here. Ivy! Oh, I hear her. Let's see if I can move this out of the way real quick. Ivy, come here. You want Trito? Oh, there's Teeny. That's her nickname. Her nickname is Teeny because she didn't really grow until this last year. I had her for like an entire year and she didn't grow. Now she's finally growing a little bit. Yeah. Come here. Oh, a rare Teeny sighting. This is Ivy. She has a little bit of brain damage though. Right, Teeny? Tasha's like, I'm not being picked up. Papa doesn't care usually. You wanna be picked up? Oh, Chunky. He's like the sweetest little smuggle bean. And there's his little beans. His extra toe beans. He's got the biggest freaking paws. He's got straight up opposable thumbs. Cancel either. I think me and Appa can go from that, honestly. Yeah, you have a horrible sniffer, and his eyes are kind of busted. He has like an ocular condition. Luckily, it doesn't affect cats too much because cats can't actually see up close. They can really kind of only see at a distance, and things are kind of blurry. And so there's like basically what is akin to like a spider web behind his eyes. It's something that occurs in people as well sometimes from birth. So he didn't develop this, but it looks like his eyes are like blue marbles that got dropped and like shattered. And it will affect your vision close up. Or, yeah, it'll affect your vision close up. But for cats, because they can't really see close up anyway, and they can only see at a distance, it didn't make sense for him to, like I took him to a specialist, like a cat ophthalmologist, and what they could do is like go in and surgically like snip all those little webs that are behind his eyes. They say that they develop in the embryo, but it didn't make any sense because they can't really see up close anyway, and it doesn't affect his vision from a distance. So they told me that it was not worth it, and that it would probably harm him and like worsen his quality of life rather than help. So I don't know. We left it. The cat ophthalmologist said it was fine, which is crazy. That's not something that I had ever heard a specialty in. I worked as a vet tech for many years. I was going to school initially to be a zoologist. I didn't want to be a veterinarian. I think the work would probably kind of bore me to death eventually. I worked as a vet tech for several years and I was like, I don't want to do this. Anyway, so yeah, I had never heard of a vet that specialized specifically in cat ophthalmology until I moved to the Northeast. That's not something that's a thing, it doesn't seem like, in the South, as far as I'm aware. If there are specialty, like, specialists, um, they're few and far between. Uh, and I think, like, the culture of, like, having pets in the South is very different from, the North in general, and that could be why, like, maybe it's more lucrative to have, like, to specialize in the Northeast rather than being like a general vet. Maybe that makes more sense. I don't totally know. But I don't know, it wasn't anything I had heard about till I moved up here and I went to my regular. I did go to a vet that only works with cats to keep the cat's stress level down when they're in the waiting room. So they only do cats. They only take cats, no dogs. It's a cat clinic, only cats. And then I was talking to my vet and she looked at his eyes and she was like, this is bizarre. My other vet in Texas just told me to put eye drops in his eye and like gave me eye drops and said that it would go away. They never went away. So when I moved, because I got Appa like a week before I left Texas, I adopted him. He like literally like wandered right into my house and I was like, oh, fuck. And like Mimi was like, you're gonna be upset if you don't take him. Like you're gonna be devastated because his sibling had gotten killed like the week prior. He had like a twin sibling who I thought it was initially Appa. Because Appa, story of how I got Appa, we're on a tangent. It's fine. The story of how I got Appa was I was working the comic book shop. And every single day when I would leave for work, he would be sitting outside waiting for me outside of my home. And then when I would come back, he would be there waiting for me every single day for like 2-3 months. And at the time I had Natasha, I had just been kind of given Ivy. I had also rescued Ivy. All the cats are rescues. I had just kind of rescued Ivy, and so I didn't really want to introduce another cat. And then I got this job opportunity and had to quickly move. I had like 2 weeks to leave, pack up my whole life in Texas, and move to the Northeast for a job offer. That didn't pan out. But I picked up and moved, and like I was literally packing. Appa wandered in. And Mimi was there and she was like, if you don't take him, you're gonna be upset. Because earlier that day, I was on my way to work and I saw what looked like Appa dead in the road. Like someone had killed him, like run him over. So I cried, I sobbed all the way to work. I was devastated. I came back home and he was still sitting there waiting for me. And that's when I realized it was probably his sister. And then he had a couple of other siblings. And so I adopted Appa, and then I adopted out all of his siblings in the area as well, because they're polydactyl, which means that there's probably been some inbreeding. And so the safest thing to do, not only to get them off the street so they don't get run over like the sister did, was to like split them up so that way they don't keep inbreeding. And so they don't get run over. So I got everybody else to adopt a sibling instead. And I had Appa because Mimi was like, you're going to be devastated if you leave him. Like, I know you're not going to be able to fucking sleep at night. I was like, okay, you're right. Yeah, you're so right. So I took Appa in after that. And then I had like a week before I had to move. So I did like a car trip across the country with 3 cats. It was like a 3-day trip with 3 cats. And Natasha and Ivy still weren't getting along. Like Natasha was an only kitty for like an entire year before I got Ivy. So she was pissed as fuck that I brought in like a 3rd cat. She was like, oh, I think the fuck not. And she's still like, she's very much black cat energy, like very, very sassy, and she'll tolerate everybody's presence. Sometimes she'll even let them snuggle, but if she doesn't want to be fucking touched, she will not be fucking touched. Like Appa will try to snuggle with her all the time. Like he always wants to be by her, and she is like, leave me the fuck alone. And then I got Ivy from a friend, a coworker, really, or a friend's coworker. Basically, my friend's coworker had a daughter who was leaving, and the daughter had these farm kittens on her property, and like 3 of them had drowned. 2 of them had gotten their skulls crushed in by the farm dogs that were there, and Ivy was the only kitten left. And so she rescued it and was talking to my friend, was like, I have to give her to somebody at least for the week because my daughter's going on vacation. I don't want to leave this kitten there, otherwise it's probably gonna die. The dogs are gonna kill it while she's not watching. So just for like 2 weeks, and then I'll try to rehome it or find it a home. And then my friend was like, hey, you know more about cats. I have a cat allergy. Can you help me? And I was like, yeah, I'll take her for a little while. And then like I couldn't really find anybody who really wanted to take her, and I couldn't give her back to the farm because, like, the fuck? I was planning on getting a second cat for Natasha anyway. I just wasn't planning on it being that soon and not that breed. But I found out that the dogs would pick Ivy up and, like, shake her by her head when she was a kitten. And so when I took her to the doctor, they think she has brain damage. And that's why, like, her personality is kind of weird. They basically cause permanent brain damage. And when I found that out, I was like, sis, me too. I guess I gotta take you home. It's fine. And so that's how I ended up with Ivy. I got Natasha after my car accident. My therapist was like, hey, I think it'd be a good idea for you to get a cat. It might help with your memory. It might help with your anxiety. And then my therapist trained Natasha to be a therapy cat. Essentially, she was kind of already doing some of those and like portraying some of those signs and signals. But yeah, she picked up the skill while I was in college, because my friends would come over like distraught, having anxiety about school, work, whatever, and she was just picking up on that energy. And I guess she, like, it was really easy to train her into it. Like, if she could sense that somebody was being anxious, she'll come over and she'll either like try to lay on you or she'll try to like distract you. And so she was a therapy cat initially. She was supposed to help with my memory and some of my like post-rec anxiety. So that's how like all 3. And I got her from, I made a trip to Dallas because I had one of my mom's friends had like a litter of kittens that she was going to send to a shelter, and she was like, hey, could you come? At the time I was still working as a vet tech. She was like, hey, can you come and check on these kittens and see if they're safe to send to a shelter, so that way they don't die in the shelter if they're too young, like if I need to keep them here for a little longer. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I drove up to Dallas, took a look at these kittens, and this little teeny little black cat just right into my lap. I'd never had a cat before. Never. And my therapist had been kind of harassing me about getting one for a while because I couldn't have a dog in my apartment. She had been really pestering me about getting a cat. And this little kitten, little teeny little soot sprite, like right into my lap. And I was like, well, fuck. I guess I gotta take it home. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, I guess this is a sign. And so that's how I ended up with Natasha. So, anyway. That's the story about how I got my cats. In case anybody was curious. I don't know. Sometimes people wonder. Especially because I ended up with 3 that I don't feel like that's super common. Especially for someone who's like a self-proclaimed dog person. But like none of my apartments I couldn't really get in any of my apartments a dog. Like it just wasn't really allowed. So that didn't happen, obviously. Can I get in here? Oh, I can. Anyway, fun story time. Or maybe not. Maybe nobody cares. Maybe it's just fun to me. But I feel like we have some new viewers to the channel. So, I guess now they know. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh, here. Oh. there's another one.
Okay, lady, I love you. Bye-bye.
Are you leaving for real, Frank? You leaving for real this time? Still here and I care. I'm okay. Well, I'm glad you care. Yeah, man, I'm truly just a sucker for a sad story. That's how I ended up with all my little psychos. I thought there was there not a building here? Is it in, am I looking in the wrong direction? Uh-oh. Oh, no! Shoot, I needed to be on specifically that one. Okay. That's annoying. I gotta do this all over again now. I need to be kind of over here to the left. Oh, don't tell me that was the one that I needed. No! It didn't double bounce! This sucks. There's gotta be a better way to do this. To get to this air conditioner here. Or maybe it's not. Am I losing my mind? Is it finally happening? Why can't I get up here? Is the only way to get up there through there? Appa! What's wrong? Sometimes he's kind of loud. He's a little bit dramatic.
Oh. Oh.
What the heck? That's crazy. Okay. So I need to get onto... I think I need to get onto the top up here. I have to find some sort of, it said like acetate or something that I need. And so I don't know which one of these items holds the acetate. It seemed like a sad story to me, ma'am. The cats seem to be happy with you and vice versa. Oh, that's true. That's, you know, that's just their sad stories before I got them. Hopefully they're not sad now. Maybe Appa is a little sad because he's not getting as much attention as he would like all the time. Oh, there's the family vacation photo. Perfect. Woo! That made me a little dizzy. Okay, where's the boat? How do we leave? How did we get here? Why can't I leave this way? Huh. Oh, here it is. What in the world is happening? Hi, Bean. Yeah, the only way to give him the amount of attention he wants is to literally never stop petting him. That is a cat that never wants to be left alone. And he's very dramatic about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. It's time to say goodbye. God, I feel so bad for her. Her relationship— oh, wrong. Not what I was supposed to be doing. Her relationship turmoil was absolutely just so sad to watch, if we're being honest. Like, her, I guess now dead husband, what a piece of fucking work. And she's like really holding out hope for him, to, like, be a better person. And he was just, like, he was just never gonna be that for her, and that's so sad. You know, she literally waited. She loved him in life and in death, and he, like, he couldn't be bothered to stay loyal. Ugh. Hi, Super! What's up? How are you doing? Thanks for the Hydrate MVP. Welcome in! I hope you're doing well. Weekend was good. Relatively productive. I kind of wanted it to be more productive, but it wasn't, but only due to my own fault. You know what I mean? Like, just because I didn't I didn't do as much as I should have. I should have done a larger variety of things, if that makes sense. And I only did like one, like the work for one class, really. Like, I did a lot of work for the next like few weeks, but only for a singular course. And I didn't even like complete everything for the rest of the year for that class. So, but I did a chunk. It's fine. Because you have all the classes. Yeah, honestly, so much school. And then I gotta like start applying for jobs for the summer to see if I can find a job for the summer. But then like, that's hard because I'll have no idea if I'm even gonna be able to really work with how like the surgery may or may not go. So I'm gonna see if I can find something where I can work from home. Oh, I'm at your classy not school? Oh. Well, thank you. Anyway, yeah, it's been crazy. But, a good crazy. I'm gonna be doing some work for the college. And then I'm gonna start saving up to get some repairs done on my car. Oh my gosh, it's time. I have to take her. No, I'm so sad. I love her design too. She's just so cute.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
And her reason to keep on living was her husband,
Mhm.
who ended up leaving because he was a cheater.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they lived through that war.
Mhm. Mhm.
Aww. I don't want to cry.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Aww.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Damn.
Mm.
So apparently Astrid is supposed to be like a surrogate grandparent to Stella. So yeah. She symbolizes the enduring strength of the human spirit through sacrifice and love. Oh no, they go more into her character. So she was a young woman during World War II. She had Jewish children in her mother's restaurant basement. And then her husband fought in the war. Giovanni. Oh. Damn! Oh, that's devastating. God, so many of these characters hit so close to home for me. And like a lot of like some of the recent death that I experienced. Oh my gosh. It was not ready. Devastating. My goodness. And now I'm just sad. Okay. Goodness gracious. What do I need to beat up? Nobody, because they're all already dead? He was not ready. I wasn't ready the last time either. I didn't cry during a tool. They didn't even really give you time to mourn him. You just, like, he just disappeared and you got to be sad. I didn't cry during Giovanni, mostly because I was ready to get fucking rid of him. Because he was a cheater. Okay. Let's see. I feel like we must be missing a spirit. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the fruit snacks. Love me some fruit snacks. And they're not gonna be allowed to eat on camera. I appreciate it. Shout out, I think Anonymous. It didn't say anybody in the message, so shout out Anonymous. I'm good. Bye. Oh my goodness. I don't know where to get the spirit that I'm missing. Nobody there. Is there just like a place I haven't explored yet? I fear I'm gonna have to Google it. Because I think I've checked every spot. Let me Google. Okay, so I don't know how anybody would know to do this, but I have to fish, spend time fishing. In the icy regions to get this character. I gotta get some snacks. Oh, don't know what to get though. Fruit snacks. Or jerky in solidarity. Let's move the ship out from here so we don't get the annoying sound. Okay, that's the mysterious seed. That was fast. Good to know. Okay, this is a lot easier to do without the music playing. Okay, let's check. Oh, this way. Ah, Guitar Hero, basically. Oh my god, look at this little mushroom guy. He's so cute. And look at that cat. Yeah, honestly, the cat. Is this a boat on water? This is wild. Yeah, it kind of is. Okay. He's just... Oh. Is he just... He's just... He just lives here? Well, do you want... I didn't. Okay. Your room is itchy. I don't like sleeping. Okay. Guest house? Yes. Stanley's room. Okay. Oh my gosh. He's really cute. He was bullied by Mickey. Oh no. Did Mickey even get a chance to talk to him? How odd. Okay, well that happened. I guess let's go to the closest bus station again. Thanks for the hydrate. I don't know if I got it or not. Okay. Sorry I don't have my headphones on. So I might be missing some notifications. Let me know if I am. Okay. Well, this has been weird. I think maybe we should call it here for today.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
Alright, there we go. For those of you guys who are watching on YouTube, thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!